Hari Om Sri Gurubhyo Namaha. Hare Guru Ayyappa Charanam. Srimad Bhagavata Dashamaskanda, chapter 38 is the basis of this 72nd Dasaga of Narayaniyam, which is Akrura's Gokula Yatra. To brief the contents of this Narayaniyam Dasaga, on hearing from sage Narada that Krishna is actually Vasudeva Devaki's eighth child, Kamsa shivered with anger and fear. At once, he summoned his great wrestlers and said, "Oh, my wrestlers, it is now time to prove your worth. Arrange a great wrestling match and worship of the Shiva Dhanush. Let invitations be sent and festivities be arranged." And now Kamsa began his master plan. He summoned Akrura, a great devotee and follower of the Yadus, and addressed him thus: "My dear Akrura, I know well about your great loyalty to me. We are conducting a great Dhanur and I request you to invite the Gopas and their chief Nanda to grace the occasion with their presence, along with their sons Balrama and Krishna. Do this favor and I will be indebted to you ever after." Akrura was no fool. He suspected Kamsa's plan, but knowing that Krishna was God himself, he undertook the mission. A royal chariot, beautifully bedecked and drawn by milk-white horses, was made ready. It was evening when Akrura's chariot approached the village of Gokula. The cows were returning. On the ground, Akrura saw the brothers, Krishna's and Balrama's feet marks, bearing the divine marks like conch, the lotus, etc. A little further, he saw both of them. One was blue like a sapphire mountain, and the other dazzling white like a peak of snow. Akrura jumped from the chariot and prostrated before them. Krishna gently lifted him and led him inside. They washed his feet, offered light refreshments, and began to fan him. Krishna gently asked, "Oh Akrura, we know you are our friend, but our poor clansmen at Mathura, how do they fare?" Akrura replied, "Oh Lord, what shall I say? They live in fear. What mercy can we expect from a king who killed his own nephews?" Thus they talked far into the night. Akrura announced the purpose of his visit, and Krishna promised to accompany him and redress the wrongs. Now let us see the Narayaniya slokas on this. Kamsodha Narada Gira Vrajavasinam Tvam Aganya Dirna Hridaya Sahi Gandhineyam Ahooya Karmukha Makhachalado Bhavandam Anedumena Makinoda Hinatha Chayin. Then when Kamsa came to know from Narada that though Hare, resting on the serpent king, were residing in Vraja, his heart was full of fear. He called for Akrura, the son of Gandhini, and sent him for thee under the pretext of inviting thee to witness the bow worshipping festival. Akrura yesha bhavadangri parashchiraya taddarsanakshabamanaha kshitipalabhitya tasyatyayaiva punarichidumudyadastvam anandhabaramadi babara. This Akrura was for long your devotee. Owing to the fear of Kamsa, he felt it was impossible to see thee. Now he was overwhelmed with intense joy when, by the order of the king himself, he was preparing to see and meet thee. Soyam radena sukriti bhavato nivasam gachan manorada ganam stoidaryamanan aswadayan mukurapaya payena devam samprarthayan pathina kinjida vivyajanad. This doer of meritorious deed, Akrura, travelled in a chariot to thy abode. On the way, his innumerable thoughts were centered around thee, and so he again and again experienced thy presence. He feared and fervently prayed for the removal of all possible obstacles to this meeting with thee, and so he did not notice anything on the way. द्रक्ष्यामि वेदशतगीतगतिं पुमांसं स्प्रक्ष्यामि किं स्युदभिनाम परिष्वजेयं किं वक्ष्यते स खलु मां क्वनु वीक्षितः स्यात् इत्थं निनाय स भवन्मयमेव मार्गम्. All along the way he was immersed in thy thoughts alone. Shall I be blessed to meet the Supreme Being who is the subject of all Vedic hymns? Will I be able to touch him even slightly? Will he embrace me? What will he say to me? Where will I see him? He went along the way thinking in this manner. भूयक्रमादभिविशन् भवदङ्घ्रिपूतं व्यरन्दावनं हरविरिञ्च सुराभिवन्द्यम् आनन्दमग्न इव लग्न इव प्रमोहे किं किं दशान्तरमवापनपङ्कजाक्षा. O Hare, lotus-eyed one, he gradually entered Vrindavana, which is sanctified by thy feet and revered by Shiva, Brahma and other gods. As Akrura approached Vrindavana, he was as if immersed in bliss or was under a spell. What state of ecstasy did he not attain? पश्यन्नवन्दद भवद्विहृदि स्थलानि पांसुष्वेष्टद भवच्चरणाङ्गिदेषु किं ब्रूमहे बहुजना हि तदाभिजाताः एवं तु भक्तितरला विरला परात्मन्. Oh Hare, coming to the places where those putted, he prostrated, he rolled in the dust which had imprints of thy feet. Oh, what shall I say? His state is beyond description. At that time also many devotees were born, but such ardent devotees were few indeed. Sayam sa gopa bhavananani bhavacharitra gītāmrita prasuda karna rasayanani पश्यन् प्रमोद सरिदेव किलोह्यमानो गच्छन् भवद्भवन सन्निधिमन्वयासीद्. Akrura reached the vicinity of thy residence by dusk. He passed by the houses of the Gopas, from where flowed the soothing to the ear nectar-like strains sung about thy sportive deeds. Seeing this, he was as though carried away and caught in the current of a river of bliss and spiritual joy. तावद्ददर्श पशुदोह विलोकलोलं भक्तोत्तमागतिमिव प्रतिपालयन्दं भूमन् भवन्दमयमग्रजवन्दमन्दः ब्रह्मानुभूते रससिन्धुमिवोद्ध्वमन्दम्. O infinite Lord, then Akrura saw thee with thy elder brother Balrama eagerly watching the milking of the cows, and it seemed like they were awaiting the arrival of a great devotee, that is Akrura himself. It was as if Akrura's internal Brahmic experience was flowing outwardly like a nectar ocean personified as thee. सायन्दनप्लव विशेष विविक्तगात्रौ दौपीदनीलरुजिराम्बरलोभनीयौ नादिप्रभञ्जधृतभूषणचारुवेषौ मन्दस्मितार्द्रवदनौ स युवां ददर्श. Akrura saw thee and Balrama both neat and tidy after the evening bath, dressed in beautiful yellow and blue garments, wearing a few ornaments and looking charming in appearance. A soft smile played on their gentle faces. दूराध्रदाल् समवरुह्य नमन्दमेनम् उत्थाप्य भक्तकुलमौलिमथो बगूहन् हर्षात्मिदाक्षरगिरा कुलशानुयोगी पाणिं प्रगृह्य सबलोधगृहं निनेथ. The crown of the devotees Akrura got down from the chariot. Thou lifted him up in great joy as he prostrated before thee. Thou embraced him and in a few words inquired about his well-being. Holding his hand, thou and Balrama led him to thy house. नन्देन सागममिदावदरमर्चयित्वा तं यादवं तदुदिदां निशमय्यवार्तां गोपेषु भूपतिनिदेशकथां निवेद्य नानाकथाभिलिखतेन निशामनैषीः. With Nanda, though very respectfully honored the Yadava Akrura and listened to the message of his mission. Though communicated to the Gopas about the news of the king's command, that night though spent conversing with Akrura on various matters. चन्द्रागृहे किमुद चन्द्रभगागृहेनु राधागृहेनु भवने किमु मैत्रविन्दे धूर्तो विलम्बद इति प्रमदाभिरुच्चैः आशङ्गितो निशिमरुत्पुरनाथपायाः. That night thou failed to meet the Gopikas. So the lady suspected that where you will be tarrying in the house of Chandra or Chandrabhaga or Radha or Mitra Ravinda in the night. O Lord of Guruvayur, protect me. With this, the slokas of Dasaka 72 have been completed, and now we will listen to Sati Suresh bhajan song to complete this video.
नाम जपन क्यों छोड़ दिया, राम नाम जपन क्यों छोड़ दिया, नाम जपन क्यों छोड़ दिया, क्रोध ना छोड़ा, झूठ ना छोड़ा, सत्य वचन क्यों छोड़ दिया, नाम जपन क्यों छोड़ दिया, जिस सुमिरन से अति सुख पावे, सो सुमिरन क्यों छोड़ दिया, हरि नाम जपन क्यों छोड़ दिया, खालस एक भगवान भरोसे, तन मन धन क्यों न छोड़ दिया, हरि नाम जपन क्यों छोड़ दिया.